I think we can all agree Bradley Cooper is a deserved movie star. He's handsome, talented, and has received a lot of critical acclaim. Since 2013, he's received 6 Golden Globe nominations, 5 Oscar nominations for Best Actor, and he's received 2 Oscar nominations for Best Screenplay. Does it sound like a bummer then to know Mr. Cooper hasn't won any of these nominations? He's surely come close to winning, but he can't quite reach the satisfying finish line. That's how I felt about his latest film, Is This Thing On? Will Arnett turns away from the expected goofiness of his previous acting to play a world-weary man who separates from his wife and enters a midlife crisis. One night, he casually signs up to participate in a comedy club's open mic gathering, and by speaking his insecurities and loneliness, finds a new sense of purpose. I'm all for someone finding therapeutic outlets in unlikely places during an emotionally desolate time, but I did not enjoy this film. I left the movie theater feeling surprised at my disappointment, because many other film critics have praised this film. Some have even put it on their list of the best films of 2025. Am I missing something here? Why am I not understanding this film's message? The first reason for my dislike I can think of is this film reminds me a lot of the comedy series The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which ran for 5 seasons on Amazon Prime between 2017 and 2023. That series centers around a sheltered housewife in 1950s New York City who separates from her husband and finds a renewed confidence and sense of purpose performing stand-up comedy. Many of this film's serious emotional moments have a touching honesty, but they also remind me of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, so there isn't enough creativity or originality in this film to help it stand out. The second reason for my dislike is my confusion. Multiple times during this film, I asked myself, what is all this supposed to be about? How the magic of comedy can help you feel good about yourself again? The emotions explored in a midlife crisis? Finding self-worth by stepping outside your comfort zone? The tenacity of an unhappy marriage to possibly bounce back? Whatever Is This Thing On is intending to say, it feels vague, self-absorbed, and meandering. Some scenes have dialogue that's interesting and alive with a discernible mood or attitude, but far too many scenes have dialogue that's boring and half-baked. The actors' emotions are there. I just couldn't grasp what the emotions actually are and why these emotions are happening. Is This Thing On is Bradley Cooper's 3rd film as director. His 2 previous films are so much better than this. Those films are A Star Is Born from 2018 and Maestro from 2023. Bradley Cooper also co-wrote the screenplay with Will Arnett and screenwriter Mark Chappell, and this film is inspired by the real-life story of British comedian John Bishop. So sad none of this could elevate the film to something more effective and informative. I've never been in an empty marriage or had a midlife crisis. Maybe that's why this film is such an enigma to me. It appears to ultimately be about 2 adults who face a lack of personal fulfillment in their respective lives. So they change up their lives for the better. I'm sorry, I'm still bored. For Flicks at 48, I'm Casey T. Allen.